In today's video, I'll be showing you how to properly install, wire, and set up heat recovery boxes on an LG Multi-V system. Hi, this is Brian with Climate New York. Today we are going to show you how we install and set up heat recovery boxes on LG Multi-V systems. We will review how to properly connect the piping and wiring for heat recovery boxes, as well as how to set them up when the installation is complete. LG's heat recovery boxes come in 5 different models based on the number of port connections. They are 2-port, 3-port, 4-port, 6, and 8-port. The heat recovery box needs to be mounted in a horizontal position. Also, please make sure that the stamp markings on the box are not upside down. To hang the heat recovery box, typically, threaded rod is used with nuts and washers. Vibration isolators are not needed. There are also no drain connections on LG heat recovery boxes. Proper installation will have the port numbers going from right to left, where the number 1 port is all the way to the right side. You also have the option to use less ports on a larger port box. You are not allowed to skip ports, but you do have the option to cap the end of the line. Okay, let's review the piping installation of the heat recovery boxes. Before running any piping, make sure to get a latch diagram from your sales rep based on the piping lengths and the distances you plan to run on your job. On LG heat recovery systems, there are 3 refrigerant pipes: a liquid line, a suction line, and a hot gas line. It is important to pipe these units correctly. Mixing up the low pressure and high pressure vapor lines can lead to catastrophic problems. Make sure to trace out the lines going into the boxes. It even helps to tag them with colored tape so you know which pipes should go to which connections. You will notice the LG heat recovery boxes have 3 pipes into the box and 3 pipes leaving the box. The 3 pipes leaving the box are there in case you plan to connect additional heat recovery boxes downstream. Please be sure to use the piping sizes given to you in LATs by your sales rep. All brazing on the refrigerant lines should be done using 15% silver brazing rods. Now we will be talking about wiring the heat recovery box. Please note that each heat recovery box requires 208 or 230 volt single phase power. The heat recovery box will be part of the indoor unit communication daisy chain, so please make sure you follow the polarity of the wires coming from the condenser. Please note that the EEVs are fully open when power has not been introduced to the box yet, so we recommend to pull the vacuum before supplying power to the box. Moving on to the main board setup, on the heat recovery boxes with 2, 3, and 4 ports, there is only 1 board, as shown here. On the heat recovery boxes with 6 and 8 ports, there are 2 boards. The board has 2 dials, a 4-dip switch module, and an 8-dip switch module, where the left board is the master and the right board is the slave. Let's drill further into what each of the dials and dip switches do. The dial on the left combines specific ports together, which is used when connecting to fan coils over 5 tons in capacity. The dial on the right sets the address for the heat recovery box. You need to do this when there are multiple heat recovery boxes on a system. The 4-dip switch module is used when setting multiple units sharing a specific port. The 8-dip switch is used to set the heat recovery box up from 1 to 8 ports, depending on the unit and the piping design. Please use this picture as reference for setting up a heat recovery box. Thank you again for watching this video. Please subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.